Robin's having this bizarre reaction to me with John F. Kennedy Jr. Acting all
like
quiet, not saying like it didn't happen, or having some weird. You have a weird thing with me.
I thought she wasn't
She has
here.
weird things.
She's taking it out on you.
Yeah. What do you? What's your
No,
problem?
you still don't believe me. I was very hurt about being lied to. I'm still hurt about it.
Get over it. You wouldn't have had John F. Kennedy Jr. here.
Get over it.
Tough.
You didn't have to lie to me to get John
It's
Kennedy
for the show.
Jr.
Yes, I
here.
did.
No, you didn't.
Jack, how am I going to play mystery guest if I tell you who it is?
How can you? You didn't have to tell me anything, but don't lie to me.
Listen clearly, Pocahontas. Listen clearly. What I'm telling you is, you're acting cuckoo right now.
I am cuckoo. Okay.
You are cuckoo.
Thank you very much.
John F. Kennedy Jr. put me on the cover of the magazine. They said to me, don't talk about it. They called me 2 days ago, or no, actually a week ago, and say to me, if you talk about it, you can't have John F. Kennedy Jr. as a guest. I want him as a mystery guest. Why would I tell you that I'm going to bring him in as a mystery guest or tell you that I'm going to be on the cover of the magazine? They told me I can't say anything on the air. I can't say it. And I'm not going to tell you off the air because you're going to guess the mystery guest.
I guessed it anyway.
Listen, I do what's good for the show, and you know that.
You couldn't blow it and not have to come in.
Get loose. This is as cuckoo as when you were yelling at me about...
I don't care whether you call me cuckoo. It
Cuckoo.
doesn't bother me.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. Not so.
Who I am. I am
Nut.
who I am. I don't care.
I think she gets a little weird.
You know what I think? I think every once in a while she has to get mad at you. So the people who say like, "Oh, you just do whatever Howard says," will say, "Well, remember I had that argument about JFK."
I think so.
Yeah.
It's just a weird thing to be upset about.
I'm not upset.
It's totally
It
bizarre.
still has a.
No, I see you
makes
sitting
me
over there not
feel
asking
funny.
questions.
I feel very funny about it.
Get over it.
I'm not getting over. Don't tell me to
Get over it. What? Isn't that a weird thing? That was the best interview ever of any Kennedy. I've always been fascinated by that family. You just made them human. Yeah, we didn't want to Larry King it and not ask him any of the stuff he wanted us to ask him, so. Larry King wouldn't ask him about broads. But what's the point of having him on? If you wanted to talk about George Magazine. That's no fun. I think that might be the first interview ever with John F. Kennedy Jr. where he was asked some relevant questions. They're always treating him like he's the president. True?
I don't think I've seen him interviewed that much.
That's what I'm saying. What?
Do you know that we're even helping other people get interviews? I was just talking to the guy from Extra.
Yeah.
He heard him on the show.
Foley.
He like called his guys on walkie-talkies and ran them over here, and they got an interview with him out in front of the building.
You're kidding.
No.
Boy, are they connected.
Yeah. Well, it seems like everyone's connected to this show. Extra, Entertainment Tonight, they all they tape it.
Glom off of it.
Yeah, they glom off it. Sick of it.
It's a feeding frenzy.
How do we stop that?
We can't.
You'll come up with a way. That's your assignment. Instead of focusing on
Why
me,
don't you
focus
keep
on
it
them.
a secret from me?
Now you got the information.
Why don't you tell me it's not happening? I don't have an assignment.
I'm going to bust my balls all morning. All morning I'm going to get my balls busted. Do you know what?
But don't you worry. If Fred attacks you, I'll be right there.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I like when you bust my balls. It gets me ready for my wife busting my balls all weekend.
But you can say that. If Fred attacks you, I'm right there to defend you.
That's true.
I don't drop you, even though I'm angry at you.
Don't deflect, Robin. Stay with it. Stay angry about JFK Jr.
I'm not angry about JFK Jr.
No, not much.
She's angry about you.
No, not me at all. See, this is what happens: is when she's feeling hurt and she's feeling a little neglected.
It's not neglected at all. Listen to
She doesn't
this.
want to confront
Listen
you.
to this. I
so
gotta
she
be
basically has
analyzed
to
by
pile
a
on my
Martian.
back.
Pile on your back.
Robin, I read your book. You're not capable of analyzing anyone.
By a Martian, I am.
You know what's funny?
You're not capable of
On the
analyzing
new Lotus
anyone.
Notes program we hooked up, Fred got the color green for his pen
I
because he's
know.
from Mars.
You said that yesterday, and it was all I could do to just say, "Oh God."
All right.
He gave him the Martian.
I give him the green marking pen. Come on, let's get to the news. If you don't mind,
Space
Fred,
alien
we have
color.
lives outside the show. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. You do. I'm not so sure about her.
All right, Fred.
Go cut
Go
up
see
another
your
newspaper.
stripper wife.
Go cut up
Dan-
a
stripper wife.
Go cut up
Stripper
another newspaper.
wife.
Yeah,
Go
porn
see
girl
your
back here.
stripper wife
Porn girl back
dance in
here.
another-
I don't know what I'm going to
another
do with my
play
life.
and be
Maybe I should
rubbed
be
up.
a porn star, or maybe I should strip for a living.
Hey,
Oh, the Air Force has called me on the phone. Maybe I
at
should
least I wasn't
join.
lying to some sucker saying I want to be your wife so I can strip.
Robin, you don't know anything about that. It's totally unfounded. So, but I can
And-
substantiate.
Can
what
I hear the real news?
Fine, and fine. You can go and say anything you
This is pretty
want.
good. You like this better than the
Two
news?
people without a leg to stand on.
Don't get started with me, fat boy.
He's just
Fat boy.
he's just
I'll drag Timmy's
scattershot
corpse in a
today.
room.
All right, come on.
Speaking of cats, huh?
What is it? What do you want?
I noticed a little argument before.
Please, I got to get to the news.
Okay.
I know everyone's. This is like a family of what? Okay, what is it?
No, I feel
like
I noticed a little argument before. I hate ratting on Fred, but when we were off the air for like 2 seconds before, Fred was having little problems with some cards.
I'll tell you what it was, Big Mouth. What happened? Scott came in here and kicked all my
wasn't
cards
your
all over the
fault,
place.
but
She's nagging me through the
she was
glass.
nagging him, and
well, that's not a typical thing. And I said, "You
nagging him.
witch." Now is that okay? Now get out of the room, fat boy.
Howard,
What
let me
happened,
tell
Gidget?
you what happened.
What happened?
I'll tell you what.
How did I miss this?
Wait a minute, you
You
were
weren't
in
out
the
of the room.
bathroom or something.
I shouldn't have left. I missed
Never
it.
leave.
So Robin,
I'm sitting here minding my own business. You know I
You're not
listen while...
minding your own business. You're
here we
minding
go.
mine.
Here we go.
What happened to you and Fred? You should be friends.
Listen to me.
hate her
I'm
guts.
trying to tell you what went on.
I hate her gut. She's like a fair weather friend. You know what I mean?
Fair weather friend. When has the weather ever been bad for you? Anyway.
Come on, the show,
Has it ever been good for
Fred,
you?
is about you take things too personally.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you do. To hate Robin's guts,
I do.
you do.
Yeah, I do.
Jeez,
Wow.
I feel hurt now.
It's going to ruin her weekend.
I know.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Are you more hurt by Howard or Fred?
I'm not hurt by Fred at all.
Right.
Howard, she's hurt by. I've been pretty bad.
Yeah.
At least I don't hate your guts. Can I go on with the news?
At least I say
what
it.
is this?
I don't go
Wait a
behind
minute,
her back and lie about things.
Lie? What are you talking about?
Well, the
What?
JFK thing, Robin. He lied to you.
I didn't hear what you started off with. Anyway,
Right.
let me tell you what happened there, because I certainly was not getting on Fred's case. I don't know what his problem is.
Angie's just trying to start trouble, and I don't hate Robin.
it was just very funny.
You don't
watching
hate
the
Robin?
badmouth
No, I do not.
Robin, when no mics
you
are on.
know, all
I didn't think you hated Robin.
I don't hate Robin, and
That's why I wasn't
Ganji's so
hurt. I
desperate to
think
get on the air. It's like he's like another one of those little
It was just
weasels.
very funny,
He's on a
Fred. I'm
witch
sorry.
hunt.
It was very funny, but it wasn't worth
Fred,
interrupting the news.
I'm going to do something I've never done on the show before. I'm going to say, who cares? All right, let's go ahead. Now, I want to just hear some news.
Because
Look,
it's very
enough with the
simple.
small
You know
talk.
how
Let's
if
get
I
down
ever
to
hear
business.
the carts sometimes don't trip or something, and I'll just say
Right.
we're off the air.
Right.
And that's all I did.
You said we're off the air.
yeah.
That's that.
So what's wrong with that?
Now I was frantically searching for the carts. He leaves that out of the story.
I had
was
no
trying
idea.
to
Well, why blame Robin?
I was
She- no
reading
one-
the
no, no.
paper. I didn't see him.
You know what
put
it
in.
He
was?
gets mad when we go
I
off
was-
the air and you
no,
tell him.
I was
Yeah.
frustrated.
Oh, okay.
I was frustrated.
Well, why take it out on her?
It doesn't matter.
No.
I was
okay.
just frustrated. It was just
Doesn't matter.
It's
all right.
kind of like a verbal hiccup. I say it and I'm done with it.
Oh, okay. But that is rude. I mean, she just was trying
I
to
was
tell.
trying to help.
Howard,
I'm
she
sorry.
can't hear. You don't talk to yourself. You've never said anything.
I
like
would, if
that,
somebody
you
said to me
son
we're
of
off the air, I wouldn't say you're a witch.
Well, you know what it is? I just found the cart. It's like I'm just frustrated. I'm just angry to get the thing back in the machine.
So you take it out on me?
Yes.
Okay.
He probably was embarrassed in front of you because he
I
was.
wasn't
wasn't
even
embarrassed
I was
at all.
sitting here minding my, and I just hear
But if you were
dead
minding your
air.
own business, you keep your mouth shut.
No. Sometimes you don't hear it because you sometimes
No,
up
sometimes
How could
dead
she mind her own
hard.
business?
And I wasn't looking at you. I just hit the button and said we're off the air.
If we go off the air, Fred, everyone should come in and tell you.
It was 2 seconds. I just found the cart. I was
But
just putting it
Fred,
in
how
the
does she
machine.
know it's going to be 2 seconds? She doesn't know if you know
Yeah,
we're off the air.
sometimes
Let
those
me
cards
worry
don't
about it. Do I?
Oh, boy.
What if we're off the air for an hour? Should I tell you?
Howard, I'm sitting right there. Don't worry about it.
He's amazing. He's
will
our
never-
Fred.
You're insane, Fred.
Now, you see, you guys are just trying to make. Look, get to your news.
Jackie.
I mean, I know you're just yanking
Jackie.
anyway.
You have no idea how great this is when you're not involved.
No, but is it really great? I mean, is Fred insane or what? Do you mean she can't say? I can't say.
can
You
say-
can't say.
Hey,
But she
Oh,
always twists the
time out,
knife. So
time
her,
out.
she
She
can
can say what she wants to say.
No, I
can
know.
say what I want to say.
Anything.
Screw you all.
It's just the source. It's just like she always.
You know what? You're insane too,
You're
Jackie.
nutty.
You asked
You're
me a question.
The
you
knife.
didn't answer.
He's such an ass.
No, she always throws
All right.
shots. So that when